I make a living talking to myself, which means some forms of mental illness actually pay off. Stop it!
Jeff Dunham, welcome to DBL. Let's just get the question out of the way that everybody wants to know. What have you been up to in isolation, and what have you been doing as a family?
Al, it's just like everybody. We're trying to come up with stuff. I have twin boys right now that are 4.5 years old,
Ooh.
and it's a good age and a bad age for this to be going on right now. They're missing school, but they're kind of not missing school because we're homeschooling, and we're not very good at it. The list of stuff that I have come up with that we do, and Audrey as well. I mean, dude, I ordered sea monkeys. And they're still alive. Yeah. But I've been in my shop. I've been building dummies. You're writing jokes is tough right now because when performing comes back, as you know, Al, it's going to be difficult. When's that going to happen? And I think humor is a really important part of everyday life, even in the darkest of times.
Was it bad that I unplugged my cousin's life support to charge my phone?
Let's all shout out our comics and understand we're doing God's work. With that said, I heard that Audrey holds court in your kitchen, Jeff, which is crazy because you're the entertainer. But she's got a little help from one of your characters, too. What's Peanuts Bake Shop?
Oh, Peanuts Bake Shop. That is a company that she came up with, Audrey came up with, and she is developing these chocolate chip cookie kits that anybody can buy. They're on audreydunham.com, gluten-free, dairy-free, the whole thing. You put them on a plate, nobody knows the difference.
Well, my youngest son is gluten-free, and I know like how much the technology with gluten-free has changed. You know, I eat half of his snacks, and I'm like, oh, yeah, you ate all your cookies, buddy. And he's like, I did. And I'm like, you did. Let's move on.
That's great.
May the force be with you.
Chewbacca doesn't have lines.
Whatever.
Well, you're good at obviously creating characters around what's going on. So you're at home now. So I'm doing some math here, Jeff. Has being at home inspired any new characters? Help me break a story on DBL right now.
You know, I always want to create characters that people can identify with, and so this is the new guy right here. Hold on, can I do this camera right here?
Got the AirPods and everything. That's awesome.
Oh yeah, he's got the AirPods, and then of course it's this. Right.
That's everybody's child right now. Everybody can relate to that. Now, Jeff, we cannot neglect your veteran characters because you know your diehards would kill me if I didn't ask, how is Walter handling isolation?
Jeff, tell everyone where your star is on a Hollywood Walk of Fame. It's in front of the CVS pharmacy.
Walter looking grumpy as ever. How has it been spending time with your wife, man?
Spending time with my wife? Well, let me tell you this. We've been married for almost all our adult lives. A long time. Been through a lot, you know. We know each other very well, so with this pandemic and being isolated alone together, I guess you could say it's been pretty much an unimaginable, godforsaken hell. Not kidding, Al. I mean, what could be worse, being marooned on a desert island with only her? No, because you're stuck on a desert island, you can't leave. Here I can wander outside and get sick. At least on a deserted island, you can swim for it and drown. That'd be better.
Walter, it's crazy out there now. You know, you're a man that kind of walks to the beat of his own drum. So with that said, are you wearing a mask, Walter?
Look at me, Al. Does it look like we're social distancing? Yeah, bank robbers are taking their kids for walks. That's what it looks like. It's the stupidest thing I've ever seen, Al.
So no social distancing from Walter. I can say that on camera.
Well, look at us right now. I mean, this is kind of nuts. We're not 6 feet apart, mainly because Jeff's arm is not long enough.
All right, well, Walter, once again, you steal the show. We'd love to have you back on the show. You can bring Jeff along with you if you want, but you know, Walter, you're the real big get in this interview.
Well, thank you, Al. I appreciate that. It's good to see you again, too. So thank you very much. Yes, whatever. I don't care.
Jeff Dunham, Walter, we love you here at DBL. You guys have a home here at DBL. I hope to hear from you soon.
That's awesome. Thanks, Al. This was a lot of fun.
No,
Thanks,
it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Come on, Walter.
No, it wasn't fun. It wasn't fun.